everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is BrendaSIMmar and this is my very first speed build here on YouTube. Here we are starting off with an apartment in San Myshuno. I believe this is the 17 Culpepper House. I can't read from far away. The name is very tiny on my screen, but it is located in the upper left corner. I will also put it in the description. But anyways, this is the apartment that has the gremlins, I believe. I have never played with this apartment, so I've never actually seen any of the gremlins. I usually play the one in this area that has like the roaches. I love that apartment, but anyways, here I am doing the kitchen first. I wanted to do a little walkway that divides the kitchen from the front door, and I really wanted to go for the brown aesthetic. I think it's because I've been watching all these apartment videos and all of the new apartments have brown cabinetry. I guess, you know, the white cabinets are going out of style. Don't quote me on that. I am not an architect or a designer or anything like that. But anywho, here I am putting a little shelf. I wanted to put a little bit of clutter. I'm not very good with clutter, so I try to keep it very minimal. I did put these doggy treats because I imagine that this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment that is shared by roommates, and one of them has a little furry friend, just like I do. So I guess a little bit of self-inspiration. But like I said, not very good with clutter, so I cluttered it up with just like a few things, and I was kind of struggling with it. You know, trying to figure out what I wanted to go for. I definitely wanted to have like a plant in this little corner, so I ended up going for the eco lifestyle one, and then a little teapot, just as, you know, some clutter. I do end up choosing this thing right here. Don't remember what it's called, but I do end up erasing it because it blocks the counter space for your Sims and they won't be able to cook. Anywho, here I am putting the wallpaper. And again, going back to the brown aesthetic. At first I thought about making this a 1-bedroom, but I have this issue that before in my past I used to make really large spaces and would never know how to fill it up. So I thought maybe I can fit a 2nd bedroom. So what I ended up doing is I wanted to put this little closet in the hallway just in case a smaller room couldn't fit a double-sized bed. That Sim could still, you know, woohoo without having to borrow the roommate's bed. I know that's terrible thought. But anywho, here I am putting a little rug, a mirror, and a coat rack. I figured, you know, you'd want to check yourself out before you leave, and then obviously an umbrella rack is very much needed. But I definitely thought, you know, as roommates they could share the hall closet if they don't have enough space in their own bedroom for clothing. And then I thought about just like a small table. I actually never really used this table ever since like new packs started coming out, so perfect opportunity. And I felt like it totally like matched the vibe the vibe of the kitchen. I feel so horrible saying that word. I'm a millennial. I shouldn't be saying that, I feel sometimes. But here I am changing the color because I'm indecisive, if I haven't said that a million times yet, which also explains why this TV doesn't end up being the one that I choose, just because I felt like it didn't go with the couch, and I really wanted to use these couches, like these 2 colors, as like that pop of color in the apartment. And then I end up using this nightstand because I felt like it matched the best with everything, as well as this coffee table that I never used before. But I thought it would look cute. Like it gives them that little pop of color without having too much personality, because, you know, you're roommates, you're sharing the common space. It wouldn't be fair for, like, you know, one person to just over decorate, maybe, I don't know. And yeah, so I decided to go for that. I also didn't want to block the windows, so I ended up going for those sheer curtains. And here I'm just struggling to like figure out what plant to put here, because I feel like there's not that many plant options that are very cute on The Sims. Like they get repetitive. But I also put this bookshelf here, and I figured that the roommates who live here are either university students or fresh out of university. So, they're still kind of young, and, maybe they like to read magazines, maybe they're into sports, maybe that's a picture of them, in their sports team, maybe they've known each other since high school or something. And then I put a washer and dryer because I love washer and dryers on The Sims 3 and on The Sims 4. I know not many people like it, but you can definitely like switch it out and put a desk in that area, maybe like a desk that they both share or something. And then here I thought it was like too much of an empty space, so I put this little side table and then I struggled to find a plant, so I ended up going for the university tray. I absolutely love that tray. And then this little mirror that I never get to use, I just thought it looked really cute and it matched the rest of the apartment. I'm also adding here the stuff for the little furry friend. And now we're moving on to the smaller of the bedrooms, which is also the bedroom of the owner of the Pupperoo. And again, indecisive. I couldn't figure out what curtains, if to even put curtains, but I ended up going with these blue curtains. I felt went well with this color. And then I ended up choosing a nice neutral bed and this little lamp, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be outdoors, but I thought it matched the vibes in this bedroom. And then obviously some pictures. I also put some plants in this apartment. I did put the dog bed because, like I said, this person would be likely the owner of the pup. Maybe this person's like very kind of minimal but earthy, maybe just starting off in their career, decided to take the smaller room because it's more affordable. I don't know. I feel like I am telling my life story here as a previous person who used to share a room, not a room, an apartment. But anywho, I'm gonna move on from that, and I didn't want to clutter up the dresser too much, so I just put like these little stuff that kind of tell you who the person who lives here, probably a girl. I couldn't figure out what to put in this little corner, so I ended up going for these like hanging coats. She's a casual girl. So, and then put the hamper there because obviously they have laundry. And then in this room, I couldn't really figure out who the person who lives here would be. Like I just thought maybe a darker aesthetic just in case the roommate is a guy, although I feel like I kind of feminized it at the end, but it's okay. I'm using these side tables from like I think it's Cats and Dogs or whatever the pack is called, and then the bed from the pack. Oh gosh, what is it? Oh my goodness, I cannot remember the name of the pack. But anywho, I did put some planters. I feel like this person's also very minimal, but their room is a little bigger, so they have enough space for like a laptop. Maybe this person does a lot of work on their computer. They can work from home. And then this person probably has like friends who send them postcards. Maybe they're both from very small towns and their family sends them postcards when they go traveling or letters. And then maybe this person is an artist in their spare time. So I put those little portraits also just to fill up the space. And then a mirror, and I went for the same cloth hanging idea. Maybe this person is a girl and they have very nicer dressing clothes. And then going on to the bathroom, which I again went with the brownish khaki tones, and then I never used this shower in this swatch, so I thought it kind of went with everything and I thought it would be cute. Then I will put a basic toilet. Then I end up putting, this basic toilet and a rug in the blue swatch and a sink from Parenthood. And I think I put another mirror, maybe 2 mirrors here, and a robe. But I did add a dishwasher to the kitchen because I forgot. But we are closing in on these screenshots. Thank you all for watching, and please stay tuned for more builds. Bye!